Hey everyone, my name is Arthur. I'm a math major, and today I'd like to talk to you about the Pythagorean Theorem. Take a right angle triangle, okay? If you have any of these two sides, you can find the other one using the Pythagorean Theorem, okay? It's very simple, it's very quick. Most people know it, we learn it in high school, but how do we know that it's true, right? In high school, when we learn it, we kind of just assume that it's true. But is there like a logical sort of way that we can prove that it's true? Well, there is, and let me show you. There's actually several ways that you can prove that this is true, but this is my favorite one because it's a geometric proof. It's very easy to understand and follow. So check this out. If I draw a square, and then I draw another square within, I get this. And then, let me just label the sides of this square, okay? And then, the sides of the inner square, I'm going to label as C. All of them C. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of this shape, and we're going to find it two different ways. First way we're going to find it is simply by multiplying the sides together. So obviously this is a square, so all you have to do is to square one of the sides to get the answer, but we're actually going to leave it, we're not going to square it, we're going to leave it like this, because it's going to be useful later on. So yeah, that is the area of this square. And I'm sure a large majority of people will agree. Then we're going to find it another way. This way might be a bit more tricky, but I'm sure most of you will be able to follow. So what we'll do is we'll first find the area of the inner square. Okay, so just this area here. And then we'll find the area of the four triangles and add it all together. It's going to be the same thing as finding the area of the whole square. So let's do it. What's the area of the inner square? That's just the two sides of the square multiplied by each other, so that's just c squared. Okay, plus the area of the four triangles. What's the area of a triangle? Base times height divided by 2. Right, so that's AB over 2. Remember, there are 4 of each triangle, so we do have to multiply this quantity by 4. And of course, there's a 2 at the bottom, 4 at the top, so we can just rewrite that simply as 2 at the top. So these are our two quantities for the area of this shape here, this square. If you were to have actual numbers for A, B, and C and plug them in here, we'd find that these two numbers would be the exact same. So we can go and just equate them to each other. So I'm going to go and do that. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to FOIL the left side. Right, now, the next thing I want you guys to notice is the 2AB term that's on both sides. You can cancel it, right? Using our very simple algebra rules. So now let's just go ahead and rewrite this whole equality. And look what we have. We're left with a Pythagorean theorem. And that is a proof right there. Because if we go and zoom in on one of these triangles, you'll find that it's nothing more. So this just goes and proves that the Pythagorean theorem is true. We know that it's true because we used very simple algebra and just a picture, right? So very simple algebra, very simple area formulas to prove it, so we know it's true. And yeah, there you go. We have undeniable proof that the Pythagorean theorem is indeed true. Thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing and have yourself a wonderful day.